Hi guys, let's look at KCSE paper 2, that is computer studies practical, that was done in March 2022. Therefore, these are some of the instructions that you are supposed to follow. Then let's go to the question. Question 1, open a word processing program and type the following passage as it appears. Note this, guys, as it appears. Save the document as GIS1. Therefore, there are two things here, as it appears. On the other hand, you're supposed to save it as GIS1 in capital letters. Therefore, we are supposed to borrow this one as we type. Then you can see we have numbers A, B, C, D. There is some space between this sentence. This is Times New Roman font. Then here, these ones are not capital letters. Therefore, make sure you don't tamper with the autocorrect. Then after doing that, there is this one which is borrowed, and then this is borrowed, but A and C are not borrowed. Then here we have bullets of square and circle. Then this one start with capital letters. Then we need to also draw this one. We have data, database, query, and analysis. Also we have output and visualization. Therefore, let's go and look at that one. Therefore, this is what I have typed, and for that case, you need to highlight this one here, then go to this part here, bullets and numbering, and then you have to go to the question paper and see which types of numbers, which types of numbers have been assigned here. Therefore, you just go to our document, then go to numbers here, then we have these ones A, B, C, D. Then we can also go back and confirm these ones are not the same with that. So you need to go to this one and check whether we have that one. We don't have that one, and therefore for that case we need to type this one the way it is supposed to be. Therefore you just type the way it is supposed to be. A, that is A. Then you should have B that way. Then you have C, that is C that way, C. Then you have D. Remember, this is practical, it must be exact. Therefore, after doing that one, we are supposed to go down here and do this kind of shading. Remember, this is bold, this one is not bold. Therefore, what you need to do is to highlight this, then go to up here to design, then go to shading and put that shade. That is, shade should be black. Then this one should be white as that. Then this one's here. This one, you can hold Control on your keyboard to select an adjacent. Those ones are shaded with gray. Therefore, just try to get gray that way. Then down here we have, after location, we have these ones, that is location and forested distance and with squares. Therefore, let's just see. Therefore, the first sentence and the last one have the square bullets. Therefore, I write that. Hold your Control on your keyboard, then go to this point here and assign them those bullets. Then we go back again to the question and see that these ones are bulleted using the circle. Therefore, first of all, there you push them, then you just put the circle. There we are. Therefore, after doing that, guys, you realize that we have scored those marks. Then we have this part, functional component of GIS here. Therefore, you need to draw that one. Therefore, go to insert, go to shapes, go to this one here. Then you can draw this one, draw that one, that is that one. Then you can take this one, and then you have to draw the wider one. Then we have another two small ones. of that size. So just copy paste, then bring one somewhere there. This is somehow wider, so that this can be somewhere there, this one can be somewhere there. Then this one is centered. Then guys, if you look at it, we have these arrows here. Therefore just go to insert, go to shape, then find that double arrow. Here we are. Therefore this is what we have. Therefore just bring it here, but reduce the size. Should be reduced. We have that one. Then down here we have the same. Therefore can just copy paste twice. Then bring one. Sorry, undo. Bring this one here. There. Then this one, bring it there. Therefore that's what we have. Then after doing that, we have those ones. Then you type inside data input database. You right click, then add text. Therefore this one is data input, then right click, add text. This one is databases, and it is centered. Therefore centered. Also this one is centered. Then this one we have query. We have query and analysis. Then we have the other one, right click, go to add text. The other one is output and visualization, that way. Then on the other hand, after doing that one, we need to group this one. Hold shift on your keyboard, then click each and every object like that. If we just go to this point here and hit group, for this one becomes one, guys. See, now it becomes one. In that now, if I want to broaden the line here, you see, it is now easier for me to do it at once. Then we can proceed to the next part of the question. Create a copy of the passage into a new blank document and save it as GSI2. Perform each of the following. Format the passage title as follows, font size 20, apply an outline effect. Therefore, we need to copy this, select all, Control A, then copy, press Control and N for the new document, then paste. Therefore, save this one in the same database, KCSE. Therefore, this one should be saved as GSI2. There we are. Then you are needed to perform the following. Therefore, go to the title, make it 20. Therefore, just go to title, this one. Go to font size, make it 20. Then you apply outline effect. Therefore, hit that part there. Then you can just go to outline effect. This is the outline. Click on OK. There we are. You see where I have gone. I have hit on this part here to open the font dialog box. Then we proceed. Apply 2 lines drop cap to the first 2 characters of the first paragraph. Therefore, the first two characters. Let me get it right. Apply 2 lines drop cap to the first 2 characters of the first paragraph. Therefore, you highlight them, go to insert, drop cap. We need to drop 2 lines, therefore just go to drop cap options. Here, select the drop cap, then reduce the lines to 2. There we are. Then let's continue. Apply indent format to the listed, numbered, and bullet lists of size 3 centimeters from the left, from the right. Indent format to the listed, numbered, and bullets. Therefore, right now he is talking about, the examiner is talking about this one. Therefore, for this one, you can just go to this one page. That is the page margins. Therefore, we can just have this one. From the left, we need to do, these are inches. Therefore, we need to do this one to 3 centimeters. For that case, therefore, let's just see that. We need to indent that one to 3 centimeters tabs. Therefore, we need to have from left. Then we can just do increase here, at least 1.5, like that. That is to indent. Therefore, what basically you are supposed to do is to push that one from this point here. Then go to the next one. We have apply each of the following to the bulleted and numbered list. Line spacing of 1.5 and justified. For line spacing here, just go to line spacing. Just check line spacing from home here. This is the line spacing. Therefore, you put line spacing of that one. Also, this one here. You need to do the same. You do the line spacing. You mark where you get the line spacing home, then paragraph. Then from there, you need to make it justified. Therefore, justified is this one, justified. Also do the same here. I write this, you do the same, justified. Then we proceed. Apply 2 columns layout with line between. The first column should contain the information between the table structure and the subheading, functional components of this. The second should contain the rest of the information. Therefore, apply 2 columns layout with the line between. The first should be the functional components. Where are the functional components? If I just see where the functional components are. The functional components. Let me just search that. Function. Okay, the functional component, this one. Therefore, the functional components, apply 2 columns layout with line between. Okay, therefore, I write this, then go to page layout, go to where columns are. You hit on more columns so that you can see the line between. Therefore, we need to have 2. Then tick this line between and then click on OK. Then the next question is what? Convert the table structure to text separated by tab characters. Convert the table structure to text. Therefore, just go to this one here. Then we go to table to text. It should be somewhere. Convert that one. Let's see. We need to have convert this one here. Convert to text with the tabs element. Then you click on OK. There we are. You see what I have done. Therefore, you just go to that place and do that. Then from there, we have to apply each of the following to structure chart drawn. Group, we have grouped that one. You just hold Shift, then shadow effect to the grouped object, and automatically numbered caption with components of GPS. Therefore, the examiner needs us to highlight on this. Therefore, we have to have that one. This is the line between. It was somehow hidden. Therefore, the examiner wants us to click on this one Now that you have grouped, I showed you how to group. Therefore, just go to this one, then go to where we can apply shadow effect. The shadow effect, this is the shadow effect. Then after applying the shadow effect, we need to caption. To caption, you right click the object, then you need to have caption. Alternatively, you can just use a text box and then you caption here. The caption should be components of GIS. Therefore, just type that, components of GIS. That is the caption here. Components of that is GIS. Then you remove that one by going to format, shape outline, no outline. Therefore, this is the caption. This is the caption for that. That is for that matter. That is the caption. Then after that one, enter your name and index number at the page footer. Apply a page borderline of 3pt. Apply automatic uppercase Roman page at the center. Therefore, enter your name and apply the page border. Therefore, just go to page layout. Then we have page border here. Page border, you just go to page borders, page border of 3pt, about 3pt. So let me just go to page border of 3pt. Then you choose box, or box. Then you click on OK. Therefore, that is the page border. You have seen how I have done it. Then apply that. Then type your name. Therefore, just go to insert, header and footer. You just go to footer down here. Therefore, this is our footer. Our footer. Then you type your name. Your name here. And your index number down there. Then the next thing is apply automatic uppercase Roman page numbering at the top center page, Roman numbers. If we just go to insert, then you go to where page number is, then you go to format page number, and then you change 1, 2, 3 to Roman capital letters, Roman capital letters, these ones. Then start at 1 here, you click on OK. Then repeat page numbering, then you just say top of the page centered. That's what the examiner wants. And therefore you will notice that your Roman capital letter page is up here and centered as the examiner wants. Then from there, save the changes and print your work. Therefore, you just save your work like that. Then print. Just go to File, Print here. Then choose your printer and click on OK. Currently, you may not see printing taking place. Therefore, guys, that is how you are supposed to tackle question 1. Let's go to question number 2. Therefore, question number 2, a group of youths decided to invest together. They intended to use a database management system to manage their work. Therefore, open a database program and create a database called Pamoja. Then create a table named membership in the database created to A above. The table should have the following fields respectively. Therefore, you have this one as text, set to size 4, and the primary key, first name, last name, size 10, date of time, short date time, then lookup from a list of male or female. Therefore, guys, let's do that one. Therefore, just go to this point, right click, go to new, then go to database, then you name it as Pamoja. Then open your database. Once you open your database, you need to create the following fields. Therefore, first of all, always enable the macros. Go to create. Therefore, go to create here. Create, then table design. In table design, we have the first one as mem. mem num, that way, size 4. Therefore it is text, right click, primary key, then go down here, type size 4. It should be size 4. Then we can proceed to the next one. First is first name, size 10. Therefore down here, size 10. Then the second one is last name. Last name should be size 10. Then we proceed. The next one is date of birth. Date of birth, that is date and time, but format down here should be short text. Therefore, just choose short date as instructed. Then we proceed. The next one is gender. The next one is gender. Here. Therefore, just choose gender. Now, gender should be lookup wizard. Therefore, just go to lookup wizard. Then choose I will type the values next. Here, you can start with the male, and then we have female down there. Then finish. Then save your table as, we have been asked to save our table as membership. Therefore, you just do that. Therefore, just save this one as membership. There we are. Therefore, we cross that one, guys. Go to create again, table design. We created the second one. The second one is create a second table called contributions. We have ref number, size 4, primary key, mem number, amount paid, date. It is then payment mode. We have cash, check, and mobile money. Therefore, we do that. We just go to our stuff here. Therefore, we have ref number, text and primary key, size 4. Then we have the next one is mem number. Now, mem number should be lookup from membership table. Therefore, you just go to this point, text, go to lookup wizard, then choose option number 1. I want the lookup column to look up the values in the table or query. Therefore, you just go to next, membership, next. You want to check on mem number. Therefore, next, finish. Therefore, there we have created a relationship. And for that case, this is called contributions. We hit on OK. Then we proceed. The next one is, here we have been asked to look from membership table. The next one is amount paid. Therefore, you just go to amount paid. Amount paid, this is currency. Then the next one is date paid. This is date and time, but of short date and time. Then we proceed. The next one is payment mode. Mark the spelling. The payment mode here should be cash, check, mobile money. Therefore, just go to down here, lookup wizard. I will type next. Here we just type cash. Go down. We have checkware. Then we have mobile money. There we are, guys. Then after doing that one, I think that form is complete. Therefore, that table is complete. We proceed. Part number 3. Create a relationship between the tables and enforce referential integrity. Constraints the relationship, 2 marks. Then from there, create a form for each of the tables created there. Save the forms as this M form and country form. Therefore, we create the relationship. To create the relationship, you just go to database tools, relationship, of which already we have a relationship created by the lookup wizard. Therefore, just double click, enforce here, and click on OK. There we are. That's what you're supposed to do. But when you use a table to look up from another table, it creates relationships automatically. Remember, guys, to check on my video on KCSE 2022-2021 project. That is the project of which was done. You'll notice that you will learn a lot about relationships in using lookup wizard. Therefore, the next question is to create forms. Therefore, you just hit the table, then click on this form. It creates the form automatically, and then you just need to rename it. Therefore, I save it, rename it as the first form from the membership is M form. Therefore, you have M form. Then contribution, you click that one. Then you just hit on form. Therefore, this is our form. Our form here, we need to cross it. Therefore, you save it as country form. Good. We have so far answered almost half. Therefore, we are at this point. The next point is enter. After having now typed the data inside here, as asked, we can proceed with the next question. Create a query that would display the following fields: name, first name, last name, gender, and a calculated field called umri to display the age of each member. Save the query as age Q. Therefore, basically what you need to do is to just mark whatever the examiner wants, what and what. Like now, we need to cross all of this. Therefore, go to create. Then we need to create a query design. We will double click the first table, the second table. Then drop the fields as asked. We have name, first name, last name, gender. Then also date of birth should be included there, date of birth, so that you can be in a position to calculate the age. Therefore, to calculate the age here, you just need to write umri. You have been asked to include a calculated field. Therefore, umri, you put a full colon. Then we have this. Okay, create a query that would display the following fields: name, first name, last name, gender, and calculated field named umri to display the age of each member. Save the query as age Q, 4 marks. So what you need to do is to include a field that will take today's date. Therefore, you can just call it current date, see date like that. Then it is equals to date, today's date, that way. Therefore, that's how it looks like. Therefore, you just write search, see date. This means today's date, current date is equals to date. And therefore, if I run that field that way, you will see it will include today's date according to my system. So now I can be in a position to calculate the age, umri, by just typing now umri, that way, umri, then full colon, then I open the bracket, umri equals to C date, that is today's date, minus now the other date, the date of birth, that way. Therefore, this one, to get accurate dates, you should divide it by 365.24, just to make it exact age, to give exact age. Therefore, this is the formula. But on the other hand, you also need to remove the decimals if need be. If now I run that one, you'll notice that these are the correct ages of these guys, but you might remove the decimals. But if you need the actual age, that is the actual age. Like now, this one you see, this one is 20.99. It is not 21 years. These guys have not yet attained. They have not yet attained 20 years, 21 years, and therefore that's why you see this one is 21 years. But if you need to remove the decimals, you can just go to properties, then you can put the decimal places here to 0, then format fixed, can just say fixed like that, then save your work. Therefore, that one will remove the decimals. And for that case, this is the age. You have seen how I have calculated the age of those guys. Therefore, let's proceed. Mem, num, rust name, amount paid, and a calculated field name dividends, which would display 14% for each amount paid. Name it or save it as dividends queue. Therefore, guys, you just do the same. Go to create, then go to query design, include the two tables. Then we need the member number. We need the rust name. We need the amount paid. The amount paid is from this one. Then from there, you include a field called dividends, of which should be 14% of this. Therefore, you just go to dividends, then put a full colon. Then we need to have the amount paid field, that way. The amount paid field, this is the amount paid. Put square brackets. Therefore, amount paid multiplied by 14%. 14% is equivalent to 0.14 if you convert it. Therefore, I tick that. I run and see. Therefore, this query should be named as dividends queue. Then you click on OK. Therefore, if I run, I'm in a position to get the 14% of this amount. Therefore, that's how that one is supposed to be accomplished. Then we can proceed, we can cross or go to the next question. C, part E1, create a report based on query dividends, showing all the feeds in the query and the following: total amount paid by each member, total dividend payable to each member, and the grad totals, 6.5 marks. Therefore, I just need to go to create, then I need to go to report wizard, then I choose dividends queue, send everything to the right, next. Therefore, you can sort records by, therefore, you can just sort the records by, for now, let's just leave it that way. Therefore, next, then finish. Let's see what we have so far. Therefore, this is our report. But we need to do something. We need to go to design view that way. Then we just go to that is we go to design view. Then we go to group and sort up there. Then add a group. We need to have the amount paid. Then for this case, we just go to more here. Then go to with totals, with no totals, with the totals. Then with the totals, we have to show grad totals of, just a moment, enter a value here. We need to have what? First of all, yes, just save this. Have that one. We have Antonio grouped. Therefore, let's just go back to design view. Therefore, you need to go to amount paid, more. Therefore, amount paid should be total on amount paid, sum. Then we have to show grad total, like that. Show group, no, that way. Then you save that one, and then run. Therefore, down here, you should be in a position to see the grad totals as the examiner ones. Total dividend paid to each member. Did we include the dividends here? This is the dividends paid by each member. But on the other hand, you can just go to design view here. On this one here, we go to more. We have said we need total amount paid, show grad total, and also subtotals here. Those ones. Yeah, good. Therefore, you can see that. Therefore, that is what the examiner is asking us to do. You need to do group and sort. Then modify the report to appear as follows. to have a report title dividends for the year ended 31st, underline the report title, save it as year end report. Therefore this one you save it as, you just rename here, right click, go to rename. Therefore just first of all call it year, that is year end report, that way. Then right click on it, go to design view. You need to have it, to have this title here. Therefore the title for this one is dividends for the year ended 31st December 2018. Therefore that's how that one should be done. Then you underline it for just highlight, then go to home, underline. There we are. Therefore guys, that's how that question was supposed to be answered, and therefore that is the end of my presentation on KCSE 2022 video marking scheme. Guys, remember to subscribe to my channel. Also remember to check what's new always as you go online. Thank you very much.